Hey everybody, well, welcome to my first voiceover speed paint. Yay. By the way, sorry if you hear like bells in the background. It's my dog. She has bells on because truly I can't hear her all that much. Well, so I guess to talk about this video or like the piece itself, this is like a representation of me, Witchsona, if some people do know what it is. If you don't, it's basically like a Tumblr prompt, I guess, or well, it's just a prompt in general of just drawing yourself as a witch, and it doesn't have to be specifically like female pronouns or anything like that. It can be just like any gender, but it's just Witchsona. So, anyways, basically my wish is, or me as like the picture, I basically did myself as like a drippy witch. My thing's actually kind of really depressing. Like, I didn't really mean for it to be this way, but it is. Basically, it's just, I think my overall idea was like a witch who sold her hopes and dreams for something, I don't really know what, and in exchange she has to consume the hopes and dreams of others just to sustain and just stay alive. She's just a drippy witch, so she just drips everywhere, eyes, lip, makeup, whatever. And I kind of like how it came out, honestly. I had a lot of sketches before I decided on what I wanted to do. I was kind of gonna go for like a Maho witch type of deal, or magical girl as the American terms is, but like after I kind of did the initial sketch for it, I didn't like the idea at all, so I kind of scrapped that and I did like a couple thumbnails, and overall I came up with this idea and I really like it. Like, it's way better than what I was gonna do before. I think I'll include like a photo of the first idea on my Twitter, and just leave the link on the description. So for mediums, I used watercolor, gouache, and color pencil, I believe. Yeah, and color pencil. And for the watercolor, it was the really cheap one. Like, I spent $4 overall for the whole pan watercolor. They're really cheap. Like, they're chalky. Like afterwards, the picture ends up coming up really chalky. At least the texture anyway, and it kind of does feel a little crappy, but I really do love these watercolors. Their color is like somewhat vibrant, and there's just like a lot of colors to choose from, and they're just really fun to use in general. And I did use another set of watercolor, but I don't remember the name of it. Well, I'll just leave the name in the description. And for the gouache, I used the Holbein. It was the Holbein Artist Gouache, and I really like those a lot. They are like really a bit expensive, Like, I think I paid like $8, $8 to $6 per tube, and that's like a lot for me because I'm a poor ass college student. But on Amazon you can get like a couple. Yeah, you can get like a whole set for like a lot cheaper, depending on like where you look for it. Also, for the color pencils, I use the Prismacolor color pencils, and those color pencils have lasted me a long time. I've had them since, I think it was my junior year of high school, and I'm a junior in college now, so they've honestly lasted me a long time. And I have like kind of replenished different pencils, at least the ones that I've used continuously through the years, and they're really nice color pencils. I do have a different type of color pencils. I don't remember the name, but they are like watercolor color pencils, I believe, and they're okay. Like, I do like them. They're pretty vibrant and they're okay, but I don't really use them very often. So yeah, to that. Also, I'd like to point out, well, I'm kind of sorry about like the whole camera angles thing. I'm still trying to figure out like different angles to film and such, and I really don't know a lot about technology. Like, I truly do suck when it comes to different types of technology. Cameras, I really don't use cameras at all. This is my first camera, like, ever. I've never even used like the cheap ones where like you can replace the film. I've never even used those, so this is all new to me, so sorry about like the angles and such. I hope I will get better in time. And like, I was filming sideways because it's a lot easier and it doesn't take up a lot of space, but hopefully I'll get better at this. I really don't know what to say, what to talk about. Oh, I guess I can just like overall like just talk to you guys just about stuff for the future or whatnot for this channel. So, I guess a little bit about like kind of what I do. Like, I do digital art, but I don't do it very often. I think I do it like, I actually have not touched my tablet like this whole month. So, sometime around February, I'll probably have like, well, it's pretty much the end of January anyways, but I hopefully will have like a digital speed paint sometime. And I already do have like 2 videos planned. I was doing like this Harvest Moon, well, it's a video game, so it's like Harvest Moon fan art of like my 2 favorite bachelors in the one Wii game. It was Animal Parade, and those are like my 2 faves of like all the other Harvest Moon games. And I pretty much finished one of them. I just have to finish the other picture. I just really haven't felt like going in my tablet to take out the footage. So, yeah, it's laziness for me. I'm gonna figure that out sometime in the future. Traditional wise, I think the next video, I'm not very sure. I think I might have a poll on my Twitter. I do have a Tumblr, but I don't really use that as often. But on my Twitter, sorry about that. It's pretty gross. I will probably have a poll about what I should do. I do have like ideas of what videos I do want to do, but just to get other people's opinion, because some people do watch this probably. So I'll leave a poll about which idea I should go for, because I do have some inkling of what I want to do. It probably will be fan art, because I really don't do fan art very often, like at all. Like in my sketchbook, it's mostly just me doing my characters for a comic I want to do in the future. Hold up, my dog is tearing up something. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, what was I saying? But yeah, in my sketchbooks, I mostly just do, just my characters and just like ideas I want to do for a comic I want to do in the future. But, and sometimes I do fan art, but it's not very often. It's really hard for me to get into things, so I just tend to not do it very often. Hey, new camera angle. This angle is what I mostly do during speed paints, because it's a lot easier and you get to see like a lot more, but I'm not very sure. Like the view does look weird and whatnot, but I'll keep testing out things. Hopefully I'll get somewhere with this whole confangled technology. Running out of things to say. I think I did a pretty good job, at least drawing myself. Not like for the whole piece. There's some parts that I would Kind of wish I would have like just kind of spent more time thinking about and touched up a little bit more parts, but just like for just drawing myself, I think I did a pretty good job. I don't even draw myself very often, so C plus for me. I'm really running out of ideas to say, so I'm gonna think about I think that this is gonna be it for my commentary. I'm running out of things to say and kind of don't want to talk for a whole 19 minutes. It's just not my prerogative to do that. So yeah, thanks for whoever's watching, and I hope you guys have a good day or a week, either or, and stay golden, I guess. Bye.